Is it time to buy or sell the QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore the QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has categorized QQQ as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of negative 0.05. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The ETF has undergone natural fluctuations, achieving a gain of 1.1%. This results in an average return of 0.08% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned at the upper end of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This situation often presents a favorable selling opportunity for traders focused on the short term. As a reaction back toward the lower part of this trend can be anticipated, a breakout above the upper trend line at $537.96 would first indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 17% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 5% to nearly 20%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 5%. Based on these calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of nearly 16% to an increase of just under 10% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $444.07 and $578.27. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, Weaker Technical Forecast for QQQ as ETF downgraded to hold accumulate. The QQQ ETF price decreased by 1.26% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, dropping from $533.66 to $526.96. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.17%, ranging from a low of $525.73 to a high of $531.87. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.51% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day by 22 million shares, although this was accompanied by falling prices. This may serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slightly increased risk over the next couple of days. In total, 56 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $29.26 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $540.80, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 2.56% or $13.84, below the 52-week high of $540.80, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. Recent developments surrounding the QQQ exchange-traded fund have significant implications for its stock performance, both in the short and long term. Market sentiment is currently influenced by geopolitical tensions, particularly the Israeli attacks on Iran, which have driven major markets into negative territory. Such uncertainties often lead to reduced investor confidence, potentially exerting downward pressure on tech-heavy indices like the QQQ. On a brighter note, positive news regarding a trade deal with China may serve as a rallying point for investor sentiment, especially for technology stocks, critical to the QQQ. This is further supported by reports indicating that stock buybacks and retail investor enthusiasm are positively influencing large-cap technology stocks. In the immediate future, these factors could create volatility, but may also lay the groundwork for recovery, particularly if inflation reports such as the Consumer Price Index and Producer Price Index indicate manageable economic conditions. In a longer-term context, innovations in sectors such as artificial intelligence and robotics remain crucial themes within the technology space. The emergence of exchange-traded funds that focus on these disruptive industries may divert some investment away from the QQQ, signaling a shift in investor preferences. Additionally, competing exchange-traded funds, such as the faith-based PTL, are gaining attention by offering diverse exposure that reduces risks associated with concentration in large-cap technology stocks. As these sectors evolve, they could redefine the competitive landscape, influencing the future performance of the QQQ. Overall, while challenges exist, the opportunities for growth remain strong as investors navigate the underlying dynamics. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones also assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark gave QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, it was reported that Kansas City Capital assigned QQQ a positive grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for the QQQ. The QQQ exchange-traded fund holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal for the fund, indicating a positive forecast. If further gains occur, the fund will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately 530.38. Conversely, if there is a decline, the fund will find support from the long-term average at around 509.31. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, whereas a breakdown below the long-term average will generate a sell signal. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the near short-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, June 10, 2025, and so far, it has fallen by 1.36%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence-divergence. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the fund should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you may find interesting. Moving average convergence-divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 4 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 37 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 33 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 37 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 16 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $466.20 and $423.69. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the fund may fall to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466.20. If this support is broken, then the next level from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. In general, the exchange-traded fund tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low for this fund. During the last day, the exchange-traded fund moved $6.14 between its high and low, which is 1.17%. Over the past week, the exchange-traded fund has had a daily average volatility of 0.98%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate either a subdued outlook for the company's future or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued. This could present a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $527.30. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be an important level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ faces its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $510.62, which represents a decline of 3.10%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in a low-risk profile. Additionally, there is a sell signal that emerged from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? QQQ holds several negative signals, making it a potential sell candidate. However, considering the possibility of a turnaround, it may be wise to view it as a hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical picture, we have adjusted our analysis from a buy to a hold or accumulate candidate since the last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 16th of June, we expect a QQQ to open higher by $1.23, starting at $528.19. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.